Good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's Sunday, so it's Sunday Yum. We're going to be on the floor, zigzag, torso movement and neck movement. We're going to be deepening into how to free up from our pelvis all the way through our neck. Sorry for being a few moments late. I thought I was in time, and then I realized I was really late. So great. Was there anything else? No, Sunday Yum, always lovely on the floor. We're going to settle down and deepen in. And great, come rest on the floor. So knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. And just begin by finding the sense of your spine on the floor. That inquiry that we did yesterday about the speed of how we do things and how we stop like musical chairs and then return. I'm going to be playing a little bit with that notion again today. So just rock your knees really slowly from side to side and see if you can create a continuous movement that doesn't stop abruptly at the end of the movement. So it's like you land really softly into the end of your range and then softly into the end of the range. So you're changing the direction change. You're listening into it, creating a little bit more buoyancy or dexterity in the direction change. And then do where you stop completely. Stop, 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 and then go back to continuous motion as you drop your knees from side to side. How do you have a sense of softness in that direction change? Nice. From here, bring your feet wider apart. So your feet are now flat on the floor, as wide as your yoga mat. And all the way down to the left, stop completely. Come back up to center. And then all the way down to the right, stop completely and come back up. So now that our feet are much wider apart, it's going to be much higher up into the pelvis, into the hips as we do this. Right, stop completely. Back up. Left, stop completely, come back up. And now do the same movement, but don't stop. Have a sense of softness in the direction change, a sense of control in the direction change. Can you go deeper while being soft in the direction change, or does it limit your range? Nice. Next time your knees drop down to the left, pause, and then just squeeze your bum, push your hips forward. So you're pushing your hips over towards the left, and you're really exaggerating the reach or the stretch into the front of the right hip. Bring your arms wide, like into gliders, so out into a T. And then begin to you can bend your right elbow, but keep your right hand on the floor and slide it along the floor above your head until it comes to your left hand and then down to your left knee. And then slide it along the floor until it comes back to the right side. And maybe even pull your elbow down towards your right hip. Slide your hand along the floor. Your elbow can be bent. I'm encountering a lot of obstacles here. Down to your left knee. And then all the way back so that you pull your right elbow down towards your right hip. How would you round? Maybe try and touch your left foot. And then come all the way back. Pull your elbow down. Sliding your hand along the floor. Bring your hand down as far as your left foot. And then all the way back. Nice. One last time. Hand down as far as, right hand down as far as your left foot. Pause there. What parts of you are moving or connecting? For me, there's a really interesting part at the front of the right belly that's lengthened and contracted at the same time. Nice. All the way back and back up to center. Pause. Nice. Drop your knees down. Your feet are as wide as your mat. You should feel the edges of your mat beneath your feet. Drop both knees down to the right and then pause and squeeze through the left buttock and push your hips towards the left. So you're exaggerating or deepening into the front of the left thigh. Arms are straight out to the sides and in a T. Nice. And then begin to slide your left hand along the floor. Your elbow can bend and bring your hand down as far as your right knee. And come back. Slide your hand along the floor. Bring it all the way back as far as the left and pull your left elbow down towards your left hip. So it's a bit like swan on the left then. All the way around to your knee. And then all the way back, pull your elbow down. All the way over. Maybe reach down towards the right foot. Wow, that's amazing. I am nowhere near the right foot on this side. That's so interesting. Oh, how interesting. So just travel, elbow bends, come all the way around, touch down along that calf. Sorry. Elbow bends, touch all the way down as far as you can along that calf. Oh, that's so interesting. I love finding out stuff that doesn't work the same on both sides. And it just really intrigues me. I'm like, what is different on this side? Nice. One last time. And pause with your hand down towards the right knee, right calf. And coming all the way back. Super. Land on the floor. So just pause there. Both feet on the floor. Nice. Lift your right leg up, hold on to it, pull it down towards you. And now we're going to notice the breath. So breathing in, there's a moment of pause at the end of your inhalation. And then as you exhale, there's a moment of pause at the end of your exhalation. So allow yourself just a moment of stillness as you inhale. Pause on the top of the inhalation. And as you exhale, pause at the end of the exhalation. You can lengthen your left leg long if you wish as you pull your right leg towards you. And really focus on the breath. And even imagine that you can send the breath down into that right leg. Because we're all connected. As the diaphragm moves in the deep of your belly, it's moving your leg. It's lengthening the strings and connections of your leg. Nice. And then begin to just move your feet. So flex both feet, point both toes. Keep breathing, noticing the breath, the pause at the end of the breath, and really deepen into the flexing and pointing of your toes. And as you create the movement in your feet, can you notice any difference in the sensation of your head, your jaw, your neck? Nice, change. Lengthen the left leg up, hold on to it. Deepen the breath and notice the pause at the end of the inhalation and the pause at the end of the exhalation. Sorry. Nice. Lengthen the right leg long. Keep deepening your breath. Have a sense of reaching, lengthening, breathing. The pause at the top of the inhale, the pause at the bottom of the exhale. Nice. And then just begin to point and flex your feet. Do you feel anything different in your face, in your jaw, and your neck as you point and flex your feet? Nice. Stretch both legs up towards the ceiling. Roll into both ankles deeply. And imagine that you're rolling into peanut butter. And then roll in the other direction. And really exaggerate your toe movement. Right. Straighten your legs and then draw the baby toe side of your feet up towards the ceiling. You should feel length through the outside of your calves. Settle into the breath as you straighten through your legs and turn your feet towards each other and point the baby toe edge of your feet towards the ceiling. The blades of your feet are pointing towards the ceiling. And then try and bring the big toe side of your feet towards the ceiling. And then baby toe side of your feet towards the ceiling. Nice. Open and close your toes. There should be a healthy kind of exhaustion happening in your feet. And then wiggle your legs. Nice. Both feet to the floor and just pause there. Let's get a sense of your feet on the floor. This moment in your body. Nice. So come all the way over to sit. Coming up into a seated position. So your legs are long in front of you to begin with. So we're going to look at, yesterday when we were doing the twist, we did something similar, but we're going to do it slightly different. So bring the back of your hand to your forehead. My thumb is sticking down, so it's in front of my nose. And my back of my right hand, I didn't specify. Bring the back of your right hand to the forehead. And then your left hand is going to help you as you twist, like we did yesterday. So just bring your left hand beside your left hip and notice how you slightly twist towards the left, ever so slightly. And now bring your left hand to the outside of your right leg. Notice how without twisting, you're actually moving a little bit, even just moving your left hand from one side to the other side. So your left hand really helps in your twist, okay? So draw your right elbow back as far as it'll go, and then try and turn your head so you look at your elbow. Bring your forehead and back of your hand to flat. Come all the way back to center and turn as far as you can towards the left. Bring your left hand behind you. Turn your head towards your elbow. So it's not the same direction. It's not going back and back. It's going back towards your elbow and then back towards your elbow again. Draw your right elbow back. Turn your head towards the elbow. Come back to center. Twist towards the left as far as you can go. Turn your head towards the elbow. Nice. Back with your right elbow. Turn your head towards your elbow. Twist towards the left. Turn your head towards the elbow. Nice. One more time. Back on the right. Turn your head towards the elbow. Twist towards the left. Turn your head towards the elbow. It's very weird. I get a bit confused when I'm turning my head towards the elbow on the left side. What do you feel when you're doing that? Great. Other side. So left hand to the back of your forehead to the back of your head. No. The back of your hand to your forehead. Twist towards the left. Nose towards your elbow. And then twist towards the right. Nose towards your elbow. Twist towards the left. Nose towards your elbow. Twist towards the right. Nose towards your elbow. Wow, yeah, that's so interesting. I'm a bit confused by that one. Twist towards the left. Nose towards your elbow. Twist towards the right. Nose towards your elbow. Cool. So we're going to use that. Roll your shoulders, big circles. So bend your knees and come into zigzag. So zigzag is where my 2 feet are over towards the right and my knees are bent and they're pointing towards the left as such. So bring your left hand to the floor And then reach your left hand as far as you can towards the right side. So I'm going to touch my right knee with that. And then bring your left hand as far as you can. Oh, your right hand as far as you can towards the right. Wow, they're all gone. So left hand goes right, and then right hand goes left. And just notice, as we did earlier, do you pause at the end of your movement, or is it a continuous movement that you can create? Left hand goes right, right hand goes left. Left hand goes right. Make it smoother and see if you can make the whole thing softer. How would you not feel any resistance in this movement? How would you soften everything that you're moving through honey, moving in softness? How would you move really smoothly and steadily all the way over to the left? And then all the way over to the right. Over to the left. And then over to the right. Last time. Smoothly over to the left. And over to the right. Nice. Bring the back of your hand to your forehead. And I'm holding on to my right shin, my right knee to hold myself up. And then turn towards the left. And then turn towards the right. Turn towards the left. Turn towards the right. Nice. Change hands. Right hand to the back of your head. No, to the front of your head. Turn towards the left. Notice how it's different with the other hand. Turn towards the right. Turn towards the left. Turn towards the right. Next time you go left, imagine that you're going to bring your nose down to your armpit. Turn towards the right. Turn your head to the elbow. Turn towards the left. Nose down to your armpit. Turn towards the right. Turn your head to the elbow. Nose down to your armpit on the left and pause there. Come all the way back up, straighten your legs long, other side. So bend both knees. So your knees are pointing to the right, your feet are to the left. Start by just reaching your left hand across, touch the floor. Right hand across, where does it reach? Left hand across. How far can you go? Right hand across. Notice how it's very different on the two sides. Can you make the movement smoother? Can you make it continuous as you travel from one side to the other? Like, how would you make it the smoothest, most elegant movement that you can create? Nice. One more time each side. Nice. So the back of your right hand rests on your forehead. Turn towards the right. Turn towards the left. Turn towards the right. Turn towards the left. One more time. Turn towards the right. Turn towards the left. Nice. Other side. Bring your right hand to the floor, left hand to your forehead. Turn towards the right. Turn towards the left. Turn your head towards the elbow. Turn towards the right. Bring your nose down to your armpit. Turn towards the right. Turn your head towards the elbow. Nose down to your armpit on the right. Nose to your elbow on the left. Nose down to your armpit and pause. All the way up, stretch your legs long, roll into your belly, big circle. Really huge circle with your torso. For me, as I do this, I'm kind of leaning into my shoulder blades, and the space between my shoulder blades feels like they were working hard there in a really yummy, juicy way. Change direction. Really let your head and your spine move like a skipping rope. Or sometimes I feel like I'm some kind of Brillo pad in the middle of a barrel, cleaning out the inside of a barrel. Nice. Draw your right elbow down. See if you can touch the floor. Left elbow down. Touch the floor. Right elbow. Left elbow. Nice. Bend your knees enough so that your thighs and your belly come to touch. Drop your head down, wherever that is for you. Rounding forward. I love wiggling here. Don't get stuck in the intensity. There's quite an intensity to a forward bend because the longest nerves in your body go from your big toe all the way up to your lumbar, and then they travel, then they're synapsed, and then they travel up into your brain. So you're stretching the longest, your entire back of your nervous system as you come into a forward bend. You're lengthening your brain stem and your spinal cord and all the nerves at the back of your body. So go kindly, go gently, move a bit. Don't get stuck. Don't demand change of your body. Offer space, opportunity, and options. Actually, it excels with choice. So, how would it be to soften rather than move? Find the places that are a bit stuck and see if you can create some movement like the way we've been doing. So rather than getting stuck in stillness, how would you soften and change direction in that place, moving continuously? So a little bit of movement in many different places is a way of softening things. Nice. Come lie on your back. Come, lie down. And when you land on your back, just bring your hands to your heart. And just notice what you're grateful for. What are you grateful for today? What brings you joy? Nice. So landing in, you can either rock your knees from side to side. You can squeeze your knees up towards your chest. You can just lengthen out through your legs and have just a deep moment of rest. So we've decided on what we're going to do for December. And so it's called pause. So it's going to be a deep moment of connecting to the stillness within, the slow, steady rhythms within us, the sense of resource, nourishment, connection in the midst of all the other stuff that happens. And so pause. So come pause with me in December for 21 days. I know it's a long way away. We're only in the 12th of November at the moment, but there's loads of things happening this month. So it's good that I know now what we're going to do. We're going to pause, which is just yum. So great. So have a wonderful morning. And some of you I'm going to see down on the beach. I'm not sure actually. My chest infection, it's gone, but I just still feel cold water. Not sure. So yesterday morning was the most incredible sunrise. It was all pink at one stage. I missed the pink bit, but then when I got down there, it was like these orangey purples, like you can see. It's just so beautiful to sit there and just be on the rock, my rock. And nice. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Be well, be awesome, be you. And listen in. And how do you transition from one thing to the other? What are you doing in those moments of transition? And how long do you get stuck in them? Is it hard for you to start the next job? Do you procrastinate? Are you flowing seamlessly into your next job? Very good question. Thanks for joining me. Ciao, ciao. Slán.